My name is Cyrille Rosay. I am a senior expert cybersecurity in aviation at EASA, which is the European Union Aviation Safety Agency. There, in fact, I'm working on cybersecurity since a couple of years now. For more than 10 years, I've been doing cybersecurity in aviation at EASA, working on research, working on standardization, regulatory activities. In particular, I was involved in the development of regulatory material for product, for aircraft engines. We introduced a new regulation in the certification specifications called the 1319, asking to implement, to protect systems and network from unauthorized intentional electronic interactions. So I'm involved EUROCAE, what is concerning EUROCAE, it's working group 72, which is Aerospace security. Also I'm working on what you call the ECSCG, which is also working group in EUROCAE, which is the European Cybersecurity Standardization Coordination Group. Both are in fact looking at standards, developing standards, or making the list of existing standards that can be used. I think this working group is very important because we have a lot of work that is done purely on the safety side in aviation, and security is not something that is looked exactly the same way. And this working group is making the link between the two environments, so how security and safety can work together in the field. So it's not aviation security, of course, it's more information security, but we look at how the interaction between aviation safety and aviation information security coexist and have an influence on one on the other. At this moment, we are working. So the work program is, of course, is evolving every time. It's something a bit rolling. So we have the capacity to develop and to work on 4 standards at a time. So at the moment, we have 2 big new standards. One standard on ISMS, Information Security Management System, which is a standard that is will help organizations to comply with Part IS by developing an ISMS in the organization. This is really one of the main tasks at the moment of the group. But we're also having a new standard, which is data security, where we try to develop end-to-end protection on the data from production, transfer, at rest, and also decommissioning of the data. But also in parallel, we are doing some updates of existing standards. So we have, for example, we recently published ED202B, which is an update of a standard that is developed the methods to implement information security on the aircraft. And now, so this is done, we can start to work on updating also ED203A and to provide also a side document, so to say a companion document that will implement, provide answer to frequently asked questions on this standard. And we also plan to develop, to update continuing airworthiness aspects of information security, so the ED204, to have a new version to clarify the relationship between what are the role and the constraints of the manufacturers and the operators of the aircraft.
Hi, my name is Patrick Morrisey, and I serve as one of the co-chairs of the RTCA SE216 committee, working jointly with the EUROCAE WG72 committee to develop cybersecurity standards for aerospace. When I'm not serving the needs of the committee, I'm a principal technical fellow for Collins Aerospace, where I got my start in the industry 30 years ago. During that time, I've had a continuous focus on cybersecurity and how it's applied across both the IT and product development areas of the business. I started working on standards as part of the ARAC on ACES between 2014 in 2016, where the language for ASIS was defined as one of the outputs of the ARAC. That's the Aviation Rule Advisory Committee on Aircraft Systems Information Security Protection. I served as the committee co-chair now for 2 years. As a member of the committee, I'm able to take advantage of what I've learned working in cybersecurity across the spectrum and apply it to the development of our suite of documents. But I'm one of many. Our committee is supported by a diverse group of industry representatives, including individuals from airlines and operators, airports, suppliers, aircraft manufacturers, and regulators who represent the various civil aviation authorities around the world. This diversity of contributors is critical to our success, as the work we do helps define how cybersecurity regulations are interpreted and applied throughout the product lifecycle. As a co-chair, I work with my colleague Siobhan Nikos and the rest of the leadership team to facilitate the business of the committee, moderate discussions, and make sure our standards are reflective of the full breadth of experience of the members of our committee in a way that serves the industry efficiently and effectively. If you'd like to join us, and this sounds interesting, we'd love to have your input. Reach out to RTCA and EUROCAE and figure out how to get involved. Thank you. Have a good day.